My journals were on a young woman named Betsy Wisnut. I wanted to write from a point of view of someone who had two different personalities going on at that time, one with her home life and one with her outside life. As I was coming up with the entries to write about, I chose sensitive topics that all made you realize her soft side for her family and how she would do anything for them. I enjoyed getting to pull other events and plug them into the journals. It kind of made me feel like I was there living it. However, sometimes it was hard to find enough to say for some of them. One of my favorite journal entries was, "Do you trust your government?" On March 5, 1933, she wrote, "Today, President Roosevelt closed all banks for 4 days so the federal government can go in and inspect all banks. He has said that most banks will reopen very soon, but there is a lot that must be done first. Last year, Roosevelt won in the election against Hoover, which my family is very excited about because we believe Roosevelt is more reliable when it comes to following through with your word." Before Roosevelt ran for presidency, he was fighting off a sickness called polio. He married his wife Eleanor, who helped him tremendously through that time as he was unable to advocate for himself. Eleanor was pushing for governmental reform and better working conditions for women right along with everything else she had going on, since she was the only working one in the family at that time. While President Roosevelt was campaigning, he came up with the New Deal, which was a promise to the American people to find a solution to all of the problems. By indicating he would do it over time made it more believable, which helped him get ahead in the race because people knew he was legit. Once Roosevelt became president over a lead of around 7 million votes, he proposed many new programs just in the first 100 days. Most of these programs were just to give the economy a boost of energy as they needed a little push in the right direction. Some of the programs were the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the National Industry Recovery Act, and the Agriculture Adjustment Administration. Right from the start, we knew Roosevelt was in it to win it and wouldn't let us down.